A word mail merge is useful if you want to churn out lots of instances of the same document that are to be sent to many recipients. You wouldn't use a mail merge if you just wanted to send your document to one person. If you're sending a thank you letter to many people who've helped you or your organisation, for example, then a mail merge is for you. When doing a mail merge in Word, you need to answer the following questions. What kind of document are you dealing with? It could be a letter, an envelope, a label, an email, or a directory. Next, who are you mailing it to? And finally, what word merge field do you want to use in the document? For example, you might want to use the recipient's name or address actually within the body of the document. We're going to look at sending the same document to many individuals with only the recipient information changing in each letter. So let's get started. We've got a pre-prepared letter we're going to be sending out, although you can actually write the letter during the mail merge process. From an organisational point of view, I like to prepare everything beforehand. Let's go to our pre-prepared letter and click on Start Mail Merge. As you can see, there are several options here. We can select letter, email messages, envelopes, labels, directory, but as this is a letter, let's select letters. If you're unfamiliar with the mail merge process, you can actually select Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard, and that would guide you step by step through the process, but we're actually going to do it manually here. To answer the who are we mailing to question we asked earlier, click on Select Recipients. And we've got a pre-prepared Excel spreadsheet that contains names and addresses of recipients we're going to be sending our letter to. So we'll select Use Existing List. Let's navigate to our Excel spreadsheet, Mail Shots, here it is, and double click on that. The information about our recipients is in Sheet 1 and that's selected, and notice also that Word has detected that the first row of data contains column headings. That's checked and that's right, so we'll click on OK. In case you're wondering, this is what the Excel spreadsheet looks like. You can see that in the first column we've got first name, second column last name, email address and postal address, and we've just got a small list of 7 recipients there. Although in this example our recipient list is held in an Excel spreadsheet, you could also use, for example, your contact list in Outlook, or if you've got your recipient data held in an Access database, you could use that too. At the moment, our mail merge is set to send our letter to all recipients in our Excel spreadsheet, but if you don't want to send to every single individual recipient, then you could click Edit Recipient List, like so. To remove recipients from the mail merge, then all you have to do is uncheck the box next to their name, like so. If you want to remove all of them, you can just click on the box at the top and then start adding them back. As we want to send to every single person in the list, let's check the box and click OK. We're going to merge fields held in our recipient list in our Excel spreadsheet with the document we have here. It's a good idea to personalise the letters that you send out, and Word's mail merge allows you to do that using merge fields. So the first thing that we need to do is position the cursor in the document where you want to put the merge field. So we're going to add the recipient's first name here, so it will read Hi John or Hi Sarah. So there's the cursor, and we'll click on Insert Merge Field and select First Name. Notice that it's detected what the columns are in our Excel spreadsheet. So here we go, select First Name. Word can handle greeting lines too, so what we'll actually do is we'll delete Hi here, and just notice that the cursor is positioned right at the beginning of the line, And up here we've got a command for greeting line, so we'll click on that. Up here we've got a selection of different greetings. We can have dear and then the name, or we can have to, or none. I think we'll stick with dear for this one. If our recipient list contains invalid recipient names, that's names that contain invalid characters, or indeed blank names, then Word will substitute the greeting line with dear, sir or madam, or we can select whom it may concern, but I think we'll stick with dear sir or madam. At the bottom we get a preview of what the greeting line will look like, and we can cycle through our recipients, dear John Smith, dear Elvis Presley, and so on. We've only got 7 recipients, so that's why we can only go up to 7 there. So click on OK, and we've got greeting line followed by first name from the Excel spreadsheet. Before we go any further, let's preview what we've got so far by clicking on the Preview Results command in the ribbon up here. So we've got Dear Daffy Duck, comma, Daffy. Well, that's not right because we've got the name twice here. Do you know why that is? Let's click on Preview Results to go back to the document. Well, the greeting line already includes the name, so we don't need this first name merge field here. So with the cursor positioned at the end, we can press the backspace key twice to get rid of it. Okay, let's look at the preview again. Preview results. Dear Daffy Duck, comma, that looks a lot better. And we can cycle through the recipients in our list using these controls up here. Dear the Pope, not quite right, but Dear Patti LaBelle, and so on. So it's looking pretty good now. Let's turn off the preview now. There we go. And one other thing before we move on. If you want to scan your document quickly to find out where all the merge fields are, you can click on the Highlight Merge Fields button up here. And we've only got one, being the greeting line. So that's how we can locate it quickly. Turn that off. We're just about done now. To recap, we started off with a pre-prepared document, which was a letter. Then we selected our recipient list, which was an Excel spreadsheet, and we merged some fields from the recipient list with the document. So now it's time to finish and merge. Now we can edit individual documents, we can print the documents, and we can send email messages. Well, we're happy that the same format of letter gets sent to each recipient, so we're just going to print the documents. Here we can select all recipients to receive our letter. We can select the current record, which is number 5, or we can select a range of recipients. Well, we want to send our letter to everyone on the list, so we'll select all and then click OK. And there's the standard print dialog box that you've probably all seen before. Everything's OK on there. There's the printer selected, so we'll click OK. And that's how we can perform a mail merge in Word.